Yes, big day today, people. You'll never guess what. I've been the snood. The snood's gone. There we go. How are we all? Great to see everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, there you go, people. The snood is gone. The snood is no more. I'm keeping the hat and the gigs, like, but the snood is no more. The snood is gone. I am revealed. Hello, everyone. Firewatch, how we doing, mate? Jeff, you legend. Coffee, yes. How I jumped into the stream. Coffee, I don't know if you've seen. I was the trader on the stream. I wasn't logged into the Stonksy account on my phone. Yeah, rip the snood. Yeah, snood's gone. No good snood. Gone for good. Well, to be fair, it's still here. It's still here. So what I might do is I might raffle it off to do an auction for the famous Stonksy snood. Go on, get your bids in. Get your bids in the comments. We'll auction it off. Get your bids in. Highest bidder gets the elusive Stonksy snood. And guess what? I won't wash it if you don't want me to. So go on, get your bids in. We'll run an auction. Let me know the highest bidder. Get your bids in and we'll auction it off. Afternoon, Gonksy. Yeah, you know what, Gonksy? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, mate. How have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? Yeah, what a day. Yeah, man, it was a nice stream. Well done. Frame it on a wall behind you. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we could. That would actually be quite funny, to be fair. 1 Bitcoin. Serious offers only. Serious offers only. $1 million. Serious offers only. Go on. Serious offers in the chat for the elusive Stonksy snood. But obviously we are back for another day. Bitcoin made an all-time high last night / early this morning. We are currently long on Litecoin. So this is the main play, as you can see with the margin. This was the main play. Now, I'll put this on. Bitcoin dropped a bit more, but Litecoin has been holding strong. Now, a few things on Litecoin. Obviously, firstly, TMG is long on Litecoin on his challenge account. For those of you in CSE, you'll know about that. We've been doing his 10K to 1 million challenge. He is long on Litecoin. But we also covered Litecoin yesterday on the stream. I went into depth on Litecoin, on the current structure of Litecoin, looking at the monthly chart, the weekly chart. We also looked at the Litecoin Bitcoin chart and the Litecoin ETH chart to obviously get some kind of reading on it. And they look great to me. So I think Litecoin is, yeah, I've been waiting for a dip on Litecoin and it came. I am also long on my personal account on Litecoin. So long on the stream account and long on my actual account. So yeah, anticipating a Litecoin push up in the coming, I mean, who knows how long it will take. Now, we did get this drop on Bitcoin. Now, I ran out of margin, as you can see. We've got $637 of margin. I did borrow $100 of margin from this account. So, obviously, there's $2,900 elsewhere in the account. Obviously, just a lot of it is in the bot. So, I borrowed $100 from what was left in the funding account to put on a Bitcoin 50x long. Oh, Jeff, you'll be loving that. Jeff will be sat there now like this. Like, yeah. So we've put on a 50x Bitcoin long. Borrowed $100. So what I will do next is obviously whenever we close this Bitcoin position, whether it's in, obviously if we get stopped out, then obviously I'll owe $125 out the account. But obviously if we do get in profit, I will then transfer the $100 out, so that we remain obviously focused on this challenge. So in reality, we are only at $540, which is good going considering we started with 200. But yeah, that's where the extra $100 have come for anyone that was wondering. Borrowed it so I could long Bitcoin at this level, and I obviously upped the leverage massively to try and get a good position size and take some risk on it. So that's where we're at to with the account. Doing actual work, it sucks. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, PPI's out at 1:30. Black, thank you for reminding me. Firewatch is in Litecoin at 12756. I think mine's a little bit worse. Mine's like 12860, I think. But I think in the grand scheme of things, Litecoin looks good. Obviously not financial advice, just telling you what I'm doing. Yeah. So yeah, nothing's financial advice, just showing you obviously what I've been doing. Don't follow me. If you do, obviously it's at your own risk. Good news, I've closed my link long in profit, I'm guessing as well, Gonksy, finally. I'm guessing you got some profit on that, yeah? I'm guessing you should have. Well done, mate. How long? Have a look, Gonksy, on your account. How long was you actually holding that for? Have a look to see if you can find out how long was that actually open. Can you go and see? I'd be fascinated to know exactly how long you've been holding that. But yeah, well done, mate. Very happy for you. Very proud of you as well. But yeah, obviously let's switch over to TradingView. Oh, I'm sweaty like hell. Yeah, we are still obviously green on the 1 hour on Stonksy, on Bitcoin, also still green on ETH, still green on Link, still green on Sol. We have had a bit of a pullback, but again, you know, we've come pretty much back into this key area, haven't we? For those of you that were in the Discord this morning, I don't know if anyone was, I put into the Discord about Bitcoin's 4-hour candle, which we then netted $43 $100 on this morning. So we traded it down from, you can see the little red arrow there. So we got into a short just under 123k. It was like 122.9ish. And then we did exit here. And then I did obviously have a long on. I went long before and then I closed that. So that's the -9. That was from up here. But yeah, we did catch. So today so far, we're actually plus nearly 35 to start off the day, which I think is quite good going. So yeah, obviously we've got these the Bitcoin and the Litecoin long on. So we'll see what happens from there. Delanium, how we doing, mate? Great to see you. Great to see you. Please do make sure you drop a big like on the stream. Get your likes coming in. Get your subscribes in. Of course, if you're new, please do drop a subscribe. Like Black, I don't know if I've seen you on the channel before. If I have, apologies. If not, please do subscribe, mate. But yeah, Delanium, how we doing? Great to see you. Great to see you. Obviously, yeah, for those of you just joined, you'll notice that the snood has gone. The snood has disappeared. It's no more. The snood is over. So yeah, we are auctioning off the Stonksy snood to the highest bidder. But yeah, we're long on Bitcoin and Litecoin at the moment. They're my positions. I've explained why. Now I've got rid of the snood, you will probably hear me saying not financial advice and all that jazz a lot more. Obviously, there is a big fat disclaimer in the chat, but obviously, probably just pop it in there a bit more. Gonksy says, I can't find the opening date, but about 7 months. So what did you escape with, Gonksy? What did you escape with? Did you just cover fees? Or did you actually escape with some profit as well? Because obviously Link has shot up, didn't it? Link shot up massively. So obviously, yeah, it's come down a wee bit. But only about $1. It shot up massively. Had a great run. So where did you manage to make any money on it or what? But I think, yeah, Litecoin's looking fantastic. Now, for those of you, obviously, that have been viewing the streams every single day, never missing and stuff like that, you'll know a nice little pattern that I like, which came to fruition on ETH and Bitcoin, like we predicted, which is a little pattern like this. When you come up, you then consolidate, you then get a fake out down below, and then you break out. So obviously we saw this pattern on ETH to start. Bitcoin has obviously followed as well. Started to follow anyway. I think we could get a little, obviously, lower time frame version of this on Litecoin. Obviously, we came up, consolidated. We've got the drop down. I think, in my opinion, this could be bait. And then, obviously, hopefully, yeah, we reclaim and then start to push up. Because if we go on to the daily, obviously, we're not there. I mean, don't get me wrong. Is this the best entry? No. Could the entry be better? Yeah, obviously we could have got in at 120 down here all last week and, you know, some of the start of this week. But I think in the grand scheme of things, when you zoom out, obviously we've got range high resistance up here. But, you know, some flow into Litecoin could potentially see us expand pretty rapidly to 165, even maybe upwards of $200. So for me, it was more about trying to get on board the train before it goes. Which I had an opportunity to, so I've taken it. Whether we get stopped out or not is obviously something we'll have to see. We've got PPI in 14 minutes. I got out clean, over $200 in fees. Wow, mate, that must have been a big position. What was your position size on it to pay that? What was your position size? If you want to share it, anyway. If you don't, just say no comment. Obviously, don't feel like you have to. But what was your position size on that, if you don't mind me asking? $200 in fees is huge, isn't it? It must have been a pretty gnarly position size. I mean, the fact that you was able to keep that open is obviously testament to you. I mean, you held strong, didn't you? And you was adamant that I'm not closing this until I get out at break even. So yeah, nicely done, mate. Nicely done. I like it. But yeah, Litecoin, obviously, we'll go and so I just want to pull these up and put them under Litecoin while it's going to be probably our main focus over the next week or so. So if we go to the daily, we have actually come in on the daily now to where I think Litecoin could get a bid. I'm certainly looking for it to gain some strength on ETH if we're obviously gonna, gain some ground on it. I mean, that doesn't matter too much because ETH is going up anyway, so it's not really that much. Obviously, the best one is the Litecoin Bitcoin chart, which hasn't, obviously, we've had a push up, but it hasn't even, when you zoom out, look at it on the daily, we haven't even got going yet, have we, really? The first hurdle will be up here at like 1.4, 1.5, and then above there, we could really escalate higher. So I think, yeah, it could be quite exciting. But we could also get stopped out, so we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, I've got PPI in 14 minutes. Let's go and see what are we doing on Bitcoin. We can't. Yeah, we've seen. I don't know. I'm thinking it looks all right in this area, doesn't it? It don't look too bad. I just jumped in and longed AVAX 25 even. Stopped out of my dot long in profit again. Yeah, nice. Yeah, AVAX was actually one that we was looking at, wasn't it? Where is AVAX? AVAX was one that we was looking at, wasn't it? Where we were saying like this thing could really move soon. If I wasn't in Litecoin, I would probably jump into AVAX as well, to be fair. But I think it's probably a good thing to have maybe not everything in alts, just in case, we do obviously take a downturn. In case Bitcoin poos the bed, which it's doing on a 5-minute currently. Yeah, otherwise I would. Yeah, I mean, AVAX obviously is approaching daily resistance, but we could accelerate pretty hard should it break through. So again, is it kind of like the Litecoin situation where you're just looking to get on board before anything else? Bitcoin is really shitting the bed now. Oh, what is causing this? Have we had any? There's not anything come out yet, surely. Besant on crypto reserve, not going to be buying it. Will use confiscated assets. Oh, that's not good. So the US isn't actually going to. They're not actually going to buy crypto. They're going to use confisc. So they're not actually even going to buy any Bitcoin. Is this for real? So they're not actually going to buy any Bitcoin. They're going to use seized Bitcoin. So that's the 200,000 Bitcoin and stuff in it. I mean, that's not very good, is it? Afternoon, Loki. How we doing? Great to see you. Stella. Bloody hell. Jeff says, I can't believe that. To be fair, I mean, it makes it. That was probably what this de-risking was that we saw today. That was probably the de-risking, wasn't it? Potentially. Is the people in the know. De-risking, going into them, announcing that. I mean, I don't know if that just covers altcoins and stuff, because there is actually a bill going through, isn't there, to accumulate 1 million Bitcoin or something? Or someone's trying to do that. Yeah, Loki, how we doing, mate? Gongsy says, I'm being censored. No, I don't think you're not, mate. I can see you in the chat. You're all right. Well, this has just kind of ruined my Bitcoin trade so far, hasn't it? What a load of tosh. So they're not. I think there needs to be some more confirmation on this. Maybe we'll start with 25 basis point cut and accelerate. Well, I mean, that's probably what we're expecting, isn't it? Besant going to stop selling Bitcoin holdings. Bitcoin reserves are worth around 15 billion, 20 billion, 15 to 20 billion. and they're not going to be selling it, which is good. But I mean, this is weird. They're going to use... So I don't even know if they're actually going to buy more Bitcoin or not. Did we all just get, like, fooled into believing that they were going to buy Bitcoin? Can't be bothered to type my message out again. Let's just say my link long was big and I'm not doing that again. All right, okay, mate, yeah. I did actually short Bitcoin this morning, to be fair, BPN. I did it for you. But now I'm long, and now it's going to stop me out because of this stupid bloody comment that this guy's made. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Unless it reverses for me. Oh, tell me I'm going to get out of jail there. Tell me I'm going to get out of jail there. Oh, tell me that's going to reverse there. Oh my God. Look how close that was. No, please, not like this. Go back up. If I get away with that, oh wow. I don't know if I will or not. But that is pretty gnarly. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. Oh, if I get away with that. Oh wow. It's amazing when it wicks above your stops. It's coming, Master Trader. Yeah, I did. To be honest, I didn't even get like the best trade on it. On this account anyway. To be fair, I was in from 100, just under 123. And then I got out before this kind of second leg down that we had here. But I got out for decent thing, yo. Covered yesterday's loss, and I covered the long I had on before. Oh, look at that. I can't believe I've got away with that. I genuinely can't believe I've got away with that. If this fully reverses now, look how close that came to my stop. We was literally $27 away. We was $27 away from my stop. What stop placement that was. Oh, no way. I cannot believe that. Wow. Can anyone actually believe that we just got away with that? This guy nearly really messed me up then. Oh, I cannot believe we've got away with that. Can you guys believe that? Deserves a like. Make sure you drop a like. Come on, get the likes in for that. If we end up going get taken out now, imagine if it comes back down. That'll be like just an emotional roller coaster of torture. That I can't believe that we actually got away with that. That is crazy. Big up to the market for saving me. Whoever had bids here, that took it back up. Thank you very much. But I mean, we've just had, for anyone who doesn't know, we just had Bessend. I mean, I don't even know what this guy does in the government, but he's everywhere all the time, isn't he? But he's basically said not going to be buying it. We will use confiscated assets on the crypto reserve. Now, I don't know if that's just altcoins, and then they're going to be buying Bitcoin as well. The current Bitcoin reserves are worth 15 to 20 billion, which they're going to put straight into the reserve and not sell, obviously. But I do believe that there was a bill, wasn't there, trying to get passed through to accumulate like 1 million Bitcoin. So I don't know whether that's still on the cards or not, or they're just using all this confiscated ETH and Bitcoin and whatever else they've got to put straight in the reserve. I mean, what are other ones doing on that? Because obviously we've got like ADA. Not doing much. XRP, these are all ones that are obviously meant to be in the crypto reserve, aren't they? Not doing a whole lot. I mean, nothing. Everything seems kind of unbothered by that, doesn't it? There we go. So we've come into SR again, and we've bounced. My God, it needs to break through 121k and get out of this zone. It needs to break through here. There's obvious selling pressure coming in up at 121k. Yes, Dave. Yes, Delta. How we doing, mate? Discipline, how we doing? Great to see you. Yeah, for everyone that's just jumped in, that's a right result. Best bounce ever. I can't believe I got away with that. I can't believe PPI's coming. Yeah, in 4 minutes we'll have a look. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, I mean, you can see the snooder's gone. So the snooder's no more. The snooder's here. It's on sale to the highest bidder. Let me know in the chat how much you'd like to bid for the famous Stonksy snood, and we'll sell it off. No seriousness, if anyone actually does want to offer me a pretty penny for it, you can certainly have it, Ali. You got out of all your trades, Delaney. Was you in shorts, mate? Yes, the bill is still out there. Trump still has an executive order trying to get them to find budget-neutral ways to buy. Maybe they mean not using fresh cash. Yeah, maybe. Or I think they might just mean altcoins. I think they might probably still accumulate Bitcoin because it would make sense to. But maybe like in terms of the other assets that they're going to put in it, like ADA, XRP and whatever else, maybe they mean that. There is going to be turbulence. I deployed a few billion to save your stuff. Thank you, mate. Thank you. I was short on it. Yeah, I mean, I was as well. I wish I'd have left it open now. That would have been a great trade down there. But I mean, the fact that I got saved from that is unbelievable. I want my Litecoin position to go up. Let's have a look anyway. We've got PPI coming in 3 minutes. So we could get anything from this now after that turbulent time we've just had. But it does beg the question, doesn't it? We took out all-time high and then slowly bled down just to have that news. Bit weird, like, innit? So we've got, here it is, PPI index. So we've got a forecast of 2.9. So let's see what it comes in as. But yeah, send the Bitcoin up, please. Send the Bitcoin up. The Great Escape. The Great Escape was pulled off, everyone. Scalping some longs for now. I'm waiting on the sidelines. 2 feet pictures for the snood. You can have 2 feet pictures of me plus the snood for a pretty penny. I think we go up from here. Hence why I'm long. Nothing really groundbreaking that I'm saying there, is it? But I think we go up from here. Obviously not financial advice, remember? Make sure you read the description. We'll put it in the chat as well. They won't be revaluing the gold reserves to buy Bitcoin. Apparently, no, they won't. Apparently, which is weird. I don't know why they wouldn't revalue the gold reserves unless they have been told not to by the higher powers because maybe the gold's not there. Who knows? Is that your SP? What does SP mean? What does SP mean? Let me know. Let me know what SP means and I'll answer the question for you, my good friend. Anyway, let's see what we've got coming. Roundabout. You know what? They really need a timer on exchanges. I don't know if this is just a BLOFIN thing or not, but they need a timer for the candles. Don't know why they've not got a timer for the candles. And there we go. Boom. PPI is... Oh, God. Oh, dear God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. What's happening? No. Oh, no. 3.7%. Jesus Christ. Oh, no. I'm going to get took out. 3.7%. That's massive. Oh, no. 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 Oh. Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. No. Oh, God. No. Oh, no. No. Oh, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Let's go back in quick. You ready? Hang on. Let's go back in. Let's see if we can U-turn this. Oh man, what a bad print that was. I can't believe I got took out on that. What is Litecoin at? 126. That's a bad print, that. Wonder if we reverse. I hope we do. What do we do? You right click. Count. Ah, there we go. Ah, nice. Thank you very much for whoever gave me that. I can't believe that. Oh, it's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good. We're tumbling down. Come on. That's a really bad print, by the way. That's like really bad, I think. Well, at least we got back in for if it reverses. I mean, I've put the bloody leverage up to 75x now, so everything's just ruined. PPI is hot, not good. Look at ETH. Let's see. Woo! That don't look good, does it, ETH? ETH doesn't look good. Oh, man. We're being put to the sword here. We're being put to the sword. Yeah, to be fair, it was only on the remainder of what I had. It's only $74 margin. Oh, dear God. What a shame. What a shame. I don't even know if we reverse this, to be honest. I think I've just ruined the whole account, actually. I think I may have just ruined the whole account. It's going to get worse. It seems that way. Oh, man. I think I've just ruined the whole account that I spent time building up. I mean, that is effed, innit? Tell you what, I bet my Litecoin position on my actual account is looking horrendous. Oh my God. Whoa! Oh dear God. Oh dear God. I've already been took out on oh no, I haven't. I got took out on Bitcoin. Oh my God. I didn't expect this. Yeah, I've just ruined the whole account basically. Whoa. Hey, we're closing the CME gap actually. We're closing the CME gap, aren't we? Oh, fuck it. Let's go long here. Where is it? Oh, I've just been took out on everything. Right, well, that wasn't fun, was it? That wasn't fun at all. I can't believe that. I genuinely can't believe that. Wow. That, to be fair, that's basically closed the CME gap, and it? What a wipeout. I don't even know what to do from here, to be honest. Maybe we go back in on Litecoin. Because that was my original... That was my original plan, was on Litecoin. Well, that wasn't fun. I can't believe that. Well, I hope that was fun for everyone, because I just completely got shafted. I completely ruined this account. But it can be brought back. It can be brought back, remember. If that was the bottom, then we're probably okay. If it wasn't, then you may watch me just blow this whole account in one stream. That was a complete that is what you call a complete and utter open interest wipeout. So that is completely wiped out the whole open interest. Imagine if I'd have left that short open, my god. That is just a complete clear out. So that should be the bottom now. If that's not the bottom, then we're going much lower. But that should be a complete that's a complete clear out of open interest. This is what happens when you have like a big build up, obviously on Bitcoin, on ETH as well, and then you just have a complete wipeout, which is obviously normally derived by news. So yeah, we'll see where we go from here, I suppose. But yeah, that was not fun. I wasn't prepared for that at all. I didn't think it would be that bad. PPI, yeah, it was PPI, yeah. You will bring it back from the ashes like Phoenix. I mean, if it comes back up here, then everything will mightily bounce, yeah. Everything will get a mighty bounce. It's just like what happens from here now. Is the question. But that was, yeah, that's just a complete wipeout of open interest. I bet the crypto Twitter timeline is just completely up in arms, isn't it? Look at that. 420 million liquidated in the past 20 minutes. But this is what you need in bull markets. You need a quick, fast flush to then continue back up. Now let's see if we can get back on track. I don't even know what I need to save this now. I don't even know what I need. I need something though, because that was horrific. Long dot. That's not what I need to hear now. To be fair, I was 98x short on ENA. So got a nice 400x. Nice. Whoa, I'm happy I took profits, yeah. No, to be fair, it's a fast open interest clear out. So this is what you would want to obviously then get a good bid to the upside. Like just fast absolute wipeout. People get scared, don't bid, and then obviously then it ends up reversing it. Look, it's already working on it. This is what you need. Just a fast and you think it probably closed the CME gap as well, didn't it? Obviously, this is 10 minutes delayed, so we won't know. But I bet it closed a lot of the CME gap. Well, that is crazy. Anyway, right, yeah, they need a lot more to. Let's see what we actually got took out for then. Oh my God, got took out for $200. Jesus Christ. Right, we'll continue on anyway. Close, CME 50%. So close, yeah. I was short. We've got Equinox saying that they're shaking after that. That was crazy. Hey, we got loads of people in. Make sure you do drop a like, please. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Of course, if you want to come and join me trading, I do trade on BLOFIN. You can find the links for BLOFIN, Bitunics in the description. But do remember, nothing on this stream is financial advice. It's for purely educational and just analytical purposes. Right, we need a meteoric recovery now. We're now a 20th of recovered. That was crazy. To be fair, though, I mean, wish I'd have timed it lower. What did I get out? Because I went onto my personal account first and hit long. So I got an entry on Litecoin of 122.43. I'll tell you exactly what I lost. I lost 12% on my personal account, which was not fun. It was a 12% negative P&L on that Litecoin trade I had open, but I have made nearly half of it back so far. If this goes to where I think it should go, then it should be relatively easy to recover it. There we go. We're on our way to recovering anyway. It might take a while, though, to be fair. It could take a while. For, we could come back down a bit and then go up or whatever. That was utterly, honestly, crazy. A very hot PPI print. Very hot. But we have just had the catalyst to completely wipe out open interest on the market. This guy is really good. He just said, imagine if you just got liquidated before we V-reversed to new highs on ETH. That's probably true, to be fair. It's probably true. I could definitely see that happening. I mean, that's what it's hard to bid at these levels, isn't it? It's hard to bid at them levels. But that's the opportunity. If you look at it, potentially. Look at that on ETH. Look at that. That is just a complete wipeout of open interest. And obviously liquidity build up. It's just a big reset. If I was to guess, I think we closed the day higher than where we just dropped. If I was to guess. But who cares? Let's just have Litecoin pushing on. That's all we need. I saw there was a vector candle at 98 on Fartcoin. Oh, nice. Yeah, to be honest, Litecoin, I bet meme coins were great so long then. It will go down more, potentially. I mean, you say that with certainty, but no one exactly knows exactly where the market's going to go. But it could do, of course it could. Does that mean we get a rate cut for sure? I have no idea, to be honest, Jeff. ETH's candle is disgusting. That's wild. Let's go and have a look at some daily candles, shall we? Should we go and entertain ourselves with looking at some daily candles? That was crazy. What a time on stream. Fucking hell. Can you imagine if this daily ended up closing positive? Could you imagine if this daily candle closed green after that? That would be so funny. ETH's candle doesn't even look that... Because when you look at ETH, right, look at the uptrend on it. Like, that candle doesn't even look bad. That looks like a normal candle. Let's have a look at Litecoin's candle. Again, that's not that bad. I'm sticking bullish. I think that, in my personal opinion, I think that was just the wipeout that's needed to go higher. I think, in my personal opinion. Could be wrong, but that's what I think, so that's what I'll stick with. But that is crazy. Please do make sure you get a like on, because I just took a big fat L for your guys' entertainment. How many likes do we have? 17. I deserve more than 17 likes for that. I do. Come on, guys. I deserve more than 17 likes for the pain I've just been put through. Let's get the likes going. Bitunix is glitching. Couldn't take profit anything, so I had to use mobile app. Really? Yeah. ETH is still strong. Go to the 5-minute time frame and have a look at ETH. I mean, yeah. The thing is, ETH was overdue that. Yeah, ETH was overdue that, though, because it just hasn't had any pullbacks. Like, look, it's just gone up only. There just haven't been any pullbacks. So ETH was overdue that. Basically, instead of it happening slowly, so instead of, like, you know, ETH just slowly grinding down to take, you know, liquidity lower, it's just happened all at once instead, which obviously can be better. You know, it can be better. It happens that way. You deserve a beer. I'm actually going teetotal, to be honest. Bit of information for you, yeah. I'm actually going teetotal as of 2 weeks ago. For a long time, anyway. I got you. My feet pics from my woman is still a strong bid. Oh, well, you didn't say that, did you now, Jeff? You just said feet pics. You didn't say who they were from. Oh, that's tempting. Right, come on. Please, can we bid? Please, can we bid? I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do this again. Please, can we bid? Wow. $300 in the money from that limit order. You could kind of tell if it was going to swap the Asian low range and move back up. Yeah, that was on Fartcoin, wasn't it? God, we need a bounce after that scary. Yeah. That was crazy. That was mad. I can't believe that happened on stream. I can't believe that happened on stream. That is going to have to be clipped up. No. No more. No more negative, please. No more negative. Please. No, please. No more negative, please. I mean, to be fair, Stonksy called it. It was red. It was red from all the way over here. And it's dropped all the way. I mean, that is for these double confirmations that we have. I mean, on Bitcoin, that was a 3.5% thing in just a few hours. Oh, man. I think I need to lie down. Honestly, I think I need to lie down. I think we'll be all right with this, though. Let me just have a quick check for where I was looking for Fartcoin to go in the first place. I need to see if we're going to make back this. It's going to take a while, to be fair. It was that bloody Bitcoin one I had on when I revenge traded Bitcoin then with 75x. Yeah, it's just completely messed everything up. It's just completely messed everything up. But we go. It's over. It's not over. It's only just beginning. Long and caught some great bids. Yeah, to be fair, I got a great re-entry on Litecoin. That will cover my loss. That should cover my loss. And I mean, yeah, that would be well. I would well go through that trauma if Fartcoin goes. Fartcoin. If Litecoin goes to $140, that is well worth it. I'll cover the loss on this account myself. This is what happens when you remove the snood. I know the snood. Look at that. The one day I've not worn a snood, we got absolutely cleared out. So what's everyone doing this weekend? Trying to forget about what just happened. Trying to forget about what just happened, Jeff. I genuinely can't believe what just happened on stream. That was wild. Was the I don't suppose anyone knows, but was the CSE AMA going on when that happened? Was that still occurring when that just happened, or we're gonna have to hold on to this Litecoin trade for bloody ages now, just to make back that money? I mean, I did have the idea that it was gonna go to like 100 and something, 140, 150, maybe even higher. We're gonna have to use that now. We're gonna have to hang on, try and hang on to it. We might even get bloody took out down here. Who knows? It needs to start moving. It might take a bit of time though. The ETF should come and hoover this up. How many times have we seen Bitcoin take all-time high and has a sharp drop to move up? Yeah. Put it back on, Dave. No, mate. It's off. It's off for good now. It's off for good. Oh no, without doubt it needed it. Without doubt it needed it. I just didn't think it was going to come like that. I thought, I mean, the way that it sold off leading into PPI is a bit funny, isn't it? The fact that it sold off like that leading into PPI is a bit weird. Almost like the market knew that it was going to be horrific PPI, innit? Oh man. I just rewound the stream to see your reaction. I want to get out my ENA trade so bad. ENA. Where are you in from? If you want to share, I mean, don't feel like you have to, because if it's not great. This thing as well, Wiz, I don't know if you saw. This was up great before. This was bullish. It was up like $79 pre-market, and obviously, I'm guessing everything did. Look at that on the S&P 500. Yeah, wild. Absolutely wild. But there we go. That is the game that we play, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? I went in at 0.75. Yeah, to be fair, you're not that far away, are you? You're not that far away. Will they do emergency rate cuts? I've no idea. I've honestly no idea. I don't know. I have no idea what they'll do next. Even bigger ups to Stonksy for getting out of that. I know, yeah. Now Jeff is the new Stonksy on AVAX. Yeah, Stonksy, I bet you're made up. You got out of that link trade. Where is the link? Me It got slammed all the way to 21. I mean, the thing is, things have recovered, kind of, haven't they? Oh, this isn't looking good, is it? I wonder what the CT timeline is like. Just shows how much leverage was in the market, doesn't it? It shows with just how much leverage was built up in the market. Oh, we better not get took out on this as well. If we get took out on this Litecoin one, oh, I am so done. I'm so done for today. We should just we should just consolidate now. We don't want to go we don't want to go and test that low. We should just consolidate and then hopefully move back up at some point today. Where do you check the probability? I'll pull it up now. How many billions in longs were taken? Well, there was, unless it's been updated, there was 420 million worth of positions taken from the market. The thing is, this probably won't have updated now. I don't think this will have updated now. I don't think this will have updated in the half an hour since, but obviously moving in, it was a 96.5% probability that they were going to cut 25 basis points. So we'll take another look at this. Maybe, I don't know how often it updates. So it was last updated at 7:45 Central Time. I don't know. Maybe that was only about 15 minutes ago then. My God. Send it back up. Send it all back up. What have we got? Crazy. Utterly crazy. Imagine the top. Surely we dump more on market open. Imagine if the ETFs just come and buy it all up. I think we've got some down. I think the liquidation wick gets filled. Genuinely, Dave, that number is really, really bad. Stagflation is here. Yeah. Do you not think maybe like them concerns come after the cut though? Do you not think maybe? I mean, who knows? Maybe it comes after the cut. I have no idea. Yeah, I really don't know. But yeah. Where's Where is Taylor when you need him? 420 was liquidated, yeah. We'll see what happens from here. Maybe the liquidation wick does get filled. I'm probably breaching the word count. What are you trying to say, Gongsy? What are you trying to say? There's probably something in there that maybe is getting caught in the filter, perhaps. That's the only thing I can think of, really. Come on, then. Let's see what we get. I mean, bloody hell. Let's get the poll going. Are the ETFs gonna come and save us, or are they going to send us down into Pound Town? Cuts will make a lot of this worse. Down we go. Well, if that's true, then if that is true, then that could actually be it, couldn't it? Really, when you think about it, if things are going to get a lot worse, then that could potentially be it for the market. God, I think that's exactly what the market is trying to digest now, Coding. I think the market is trying to digest that data to find out actually like what this means for the near term. That's what the market is trying to figure out now. Imagine if that's the top for ETH as well. Oh, I'm gonna lose it here, me. I cannot believe that. If Litecoin takes me out of this trade, honestly, I am done for this week. I picked the wrong day to not show up. I got never hits its all time. What news for this short? It was PPI data, price producer index, and it was really bad. Hence the bloodbath. Oh mate, I got absolutely done in on this drop. Oh no! Right, Litecoin's taking that whip now. We're just continuously going down, aren't we? I have completely ruined this account now. Completely and utterly ruined it. All the liquidity now is below. No idea. I'm at a loss, to be honest. I'm at a loss. Um, 5 to 10% down on the hour. That's insane. Yeah, pretty wild. Like, or at least it's going back up. Needs to drag everything with it. That was crazy. It's been a long time since I've seen a liquidation like that. Like it was so, because it was so fast, weren't it? Should go up for me now. It's not taking that low out, so hopefully anyway. Do you remember that nothing in this is financial advice? Especially after that. That was honestly insane. That was my first time seeing that. Luckily, no. To be honest, I'm fine. Like I didn't even lose that much. Like on my personal, on one of my BLOFIN accounts, I lost like 12% of the account, which is not great. Like I would obviously not rather lose it, but I'm mainly pissed off about the stream account because I just blew $200 of it, just like poof, gone. Like I was doing so well with it, and then it's just completely fucked unless this takes a U-turn. Which I think it might do. It wouldn't really take much. I think that's the wipeout that we need to go higher. I know that the data's crap and stuff, but I think maybe it gets swallowed up in the rate cut euphoria. Even if we don't get them, we could still pump, into the end of the month, into September. We'll see. Yeah, I'm mainly just pissed off about the account, to be honest. About the stream account. Well, we're approaching getting back above on here. It's gonna take ages to build up this account again. Unless the market goes and does something funny now. If the market goes and does something funny, I'm all up for it. Yeah. Man, that's CME gap. I've just drawn up a macro report, Dave, so we'll send it to you. Oh, thank you, mate. I've gone from 50% profit on a long to 0.1 away from break even. By some miracle, the trade stayed open. I know, yeah, and there was me before, bloody gloating that the fact that when we come down to here, that my trade got kept open here. There was me going, hey, look at that. I escaped death, and then I got took out, and then tried to long it again, and then got took out on that. Just completely liquidated. But there we go. What are we down to on this now? It's all right. We'll move back up. Thing is, do we close the day above SR? Can we get the daily above like 120,500? If we can, we could see some really good relief on altcoins. Now we have got obviously US Open coming down. You Bears. I'm fascinated to see what's going on CT now. Yeah, look at that. It dumped 7k, didn't it? This guy's really funny. 12k to 800k to 350k. Come on, send it back up. That's the spirit. Lizard people made lots of money shorting that move. I'm not having that. That is just a complete accident. Yeah, we took out all-time high, but the fact that it sold off so much leading into that and then positioned us absolutely perfectly to just slam it down, basically retracing the whole move up. That is not an accident. There's no way. Surely to God. I mean, look at that. This got walked down absolutely perfectly and then just slammed. It can't be an accident, that. If we have good news from Trump-Putin meeting, we may pump again. Yeah, that's tomorrow, isn't it? That had to close really to go higher comfortably. CME. We do leave some open gaps, but don't mean fully open, but ones that don't close fully. So this is, yeah. So this closed down to, obviously there's a premium on CME, so it's not the same as actual exchanges. So we closed down to around $800, didn't we? We needed to go down about another $800, which would have sent us on exchanges down to like 16,900, 800-ish. I thought 108 was out of the picture yesterday, today, all in limit. Nah, I don't know. I have no idea. There's a vector back up now. We'll see. I mean, at the very least, it's gonna carry on doing this, innit, until oh, bloody hell. XYZ's dumping. Oh, for bloody hell's sake. What an annoyance. Oh well. Let's see what we get on open, people. Let's raise our spirits a bit. What should we do to raise our spirits? Got some meetings, so we'll send later. Sign up to Wizard Macro on X if you want it. This was a macro move, not a crypto move. So have a look outside of it. Thank you, Wizzo. Catch you in a bit, mate. Thank you very much for joining and providing us your wisdom. Right. Let's see. Oof. Circle down to 150. Coinbase. Down. MSTR. Oh, look at... MicroStrategy is just getting nailed. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that. I kind of think that the sooner the US Open opens, the better. See if these ETFs can. Yeah, mate. Thank you. Catch you in a bit. Yeah, I know. Oh man, if we dump on open here. I don't think I'm going to be able to take it. We'll see what we get. I mean, we're still alive, to be fair. Not great, but there we go. We'll have to fall on our own sword, won't we? Someone remind me next time not to open bloody trades around PPI. Don't do it around CPI. I don't know why. I don't know why I had trades open going into PPI, but there we go. Litecoin's holding up all right. Famous last words. Right. Right. We move on. Let's close the poll. To be fair, Litecoin is actually holding up better than I thought. Where are we up to on this? Right, I'm just going to run to the toilet and then I'll be back, and we will be back high energy now. We've digested what's happened. We've let it settle a bit. So let's see what we come back to. Yeah, it's all good. I didn't even lose that much, to be fair, on that. I didn't even lose that much. I'm mostly just bothered about the $200 I lost on the stream account because I bloody built it up for weeks. But there we go. I'll be back in just a second anyway. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you drop a like, please. Right. What's going on? Oh, what a surprise. We're falling again. Shock. Really, I just want to get US Open out the way to see what we have to deal with. Are they going to come in and start buying it up straight away, or are we going to get some fear selling? I think that's the big question from this point, isn't it? CPI data comes out on the 11th of September, yeah, because there was 2 lots before the next Fed meeting. Obviously, we've already had the release in August, so it'll be September. Let's see, I find reading CT in times like this absolutely fascinating. Right, we've got 6 minutes to go. Well, 5 now. I mean, maybe the market is just waiting now for Bitcoin to fill this wick. Things have already filled the wick. Like Litecoin has already filled its wick. Has ETH filled its wick? ETH has filled its initial. Yeah, ETH had a bit of a weird one, didn't it? ETH went a lot lower instead of just Look at Sol, Jesus. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what to think from here. There's still about another $800 to go to fill the CME gap. Plus, well, there's a lot. You've got to account for the premium on CME as well. So obviously you can see there we went down to 118,225. When on actual exchanges we went down to 117.6. So there's about like a $700 premium on CME. So to close that, we need to go to 117,400 minus 6. We need to go to about 116,800 on actual exchanges if we're going to close that CME gap, which would be here. Now, I don't know whether we do or not. Yeah. Wild. What a wild day. What a wild day. I don't know whether to I don't know whether to keep this open or maybe. No, I'm gonna keep it open. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it open. Right, we've got 2 minutes to go. So I suppose the sooner that we get this US Open out the way, the better, innit? Over 1 billion liquidating. Wow. I mean, there's not really much else to do apart from sit and watch it, is there? Like, that's literally all we can do is sit and watch it and obviously get ready to ring the bell. There we go, Open. Now, this is going to be absolutely fascinating what happens next. It's going to be absolutely fascinating what happens next from here. Are they just going to come in and just buy all this up? Or are we going to get sent to Pound Town? Good afternoon, disciples. How we doing, mate? Great to see you. Sport, what's going on? How we doing, Sport? What an interesting move that was. That was it was pretty wild watching it on stream, to be honest. What's the poll saying? The poll finished with like 61% of people saying down, I think. If you scroll up, you should be able to see it. It's closed. Like, I closed it about 15 minutes ago. I think it was like 61% saying down. I think we go back up, to be honest. But, you know, it's not financial advice, of course. SPX dumping. Everything's dumping, mate. Everything. How is US Open going to play out? I think we go up. I don't know. For the first 15, 20 minutes, I don't know. But I think throughout the general session, I think we should go back up, in my opinion. I mean, the ETFs bought about 800 million in ETH yesterday, didn't they? They bought a huge amount of ETH. You think they're not going to come in today with 5% lower and get that 5% lower? It would make sense to me, is what I'm looking at it like. You know, they've bought billions and billions and billions on this run up, and now we've had a liquidation move. Are they just going to stop? I don't know. It would make sense to run it back to me, but again, not financial advice. Nah, my short is printing. Keep nuking. Hey, you go away, you. I need a reversal. I need to make back some of the money that I lost. I need to make back some of the money I just lost. So you stop it. Let's just imagine the scenes if this full reverses now. What an emotional roller coaster. I think I'm going to have a lie down after this stream. What an emotional roller coaster. Also, for those of you just joined, please do make sure you drop a big like on the stream. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. But as you can see, I'm no longer wearing the snood. The snood is gone now. The snood is no more. So the snood is here. Highest bidder. If anyone wants a piece of historic and legendary memorabilia of the Stonksy snood. You know what to do. Put your bid in the chat. Auction it off. Maybe someone can get it going. Go on. But the snood is gone. The snood's no more. So yeah, the snood will not be coming back. It's far too hot and far too much of an annoyance for that. So yeah, lucky you guys, eh? Let's see what's happening over in stocks. Do you know what? Not even too bad. I mean, look at Amazon. Amazon's up 2%. Tesla's down just over 1%. I mean, the stock market's not really been phased. Obviously, we had this big drop-off, didn't we? But it's not really been phased much. Crypto stocks got a bit slammed. Nothing major, though, again. Circle's been bought up from 150. I was thinking about Circle as well. SBET is getting slammed. That's the ETH people, the people who buy ETH. So that's quite interesting to see. These are the Solana guys, UPXI, Tron. And this one that I've actually found is a Litecoin treasury. These guys have a Litecoin treasury. So yeah, quite interesting. I don't know whether to go and scoop up some SBET. I feel like that might be a good... If ETH is going to reverse, I feel like that might be... Thing is, it's volatile, innit? Like, we could quickly find ourselves 20% lower. But I don't know whether... I feel like that might be... I don't know. It might be a good play. I suppose it depends if you think we are going to reverse or not, doesn't it? Let's see. There we go. Alright, what's Bitcoin doing? Oh, dear God. This is why we can't have nice things. You know the expectations. I mean, the thing is, I'm guessing that it will take a bit of time to come through. I think it'll take a bit of time to come through and kind of update on this. At the time of this is showing 94.6%, but I don't know if this is obviously altered for the data or if it's lagging a bit. So probably better off checking later on or tomorrow. If you do want to check this yourself, just go onto Google and type in FedWatch tool. So you can see there, FedWatch. Just type in FedWatch tool and it'll be the first one if you do want to view this yourself as well. But as it's going in, whenever this updated today, it was 94.6%. Now, this at the time has changed since, so I do think this is actually like pretty much up to date, but I don't know whether it takes a while for maybe data released on the same day to come through showing in it. I don't know. But yeah, we'll continue checking that now each day. Woohoo! There we go. Come on. Turbo run it back up. Turbo run it. Good to put a face to the name. The snood made you look far right. The media love that term, don't they? What do you think will happen when we don't get a rate cut? No idea. I suppose it depends on what happens around that. You'll either have two things. The market just keeps anticipating a rate cut, or things get really bad and start to take a downturn. But then if that happens, then the Fed would typically cut anyway to stimulate the economy. So it's a really tricky situation actually with this data, because obviously, ideally, you would cut as before things get too bad. But if things look like they're going to get bad, then they might have to be forced to cut. I don't know. Either way, I still think that we get a cut in September, in my personal opinion. For once, I hope New York pumps during open. Yeah, it's not really doing much so far. Someone just sent 55k ETH to Coinbase Institutional. Lettuce hands. It was 82 the other day. Well, it's massively up now. It's 94.2. Lettuce hands. I wouldn't listen. I wouldn't really pay attention to too much like that. I think a bit of that is psyops. This like these whale alerts you get when things are being moved around. All that really matters is what's happening on the chart, and obviously the flows of the market. I don't really pay attention to this much Bitcoin got sent to the exchange and that. I find some of it might be a bit psyopsy. Could be wrong. Who knows? Yeah, the market's looking a bit strange, isn't it? To be fair, Bitcoin hasn't yet filled in its liquidation wick, where others have. But if you look, altcoins look like they want to go up, don't they? It's Bitcoin that's kind of messing around. Altcoins look like they want to go up. Where's dominance? The dominance is falling off. I mean, who knows? Honestly, who knows? Right, we're coming in to maybe fill in this wick now. And then maybe really we need to bounce from there. So we may as well just get this wick filled in now. The far left wear masks. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That actually. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's the other way round. It's the other way round. Disciples, you are still corrected by Sheila. It is the other way round, isn't it? Yeah. Right, here we go. So we're coming in to fill in this wick now, which is just completely ruining everything. But there we go. So, is it going to take it? Oh, don't tell me it's going to... Is it going to get front run? I find... Let's see what's going on crypto Twitter. It's always quite fun to look at crypto Twitter. Oh, Bettent says the US government is not going to be buying Bitcoin. Great. This guy's on the warpath today. He said it before and he's saying it again. Unless he said it before and that's just that video has been uploaded late. Uh, 117,280. There is 194 million in liquidity. Oh, don't tell me. If that teases that and doesn't take that weight, that'll be so funny. Manipulation so they can buy cheap. They don't need to buy Bitcoin. They've already got low. Yeah, they've got like 150k or something. Whatever total they hold minus the Silk Road Bitcoin, which I believe that they still can't. They're still not allowed to touch, Ardy. I think that just has to stay in holding. I think the Silk Road Bitcoin, but whatever else is seized, I think is there. I mean, that will probably end up being theirs as well. I don't actually know what the case with that is. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be buying anything, to be honest. SMFC. I don't think they're going to be buying anything, according to that guy. Anyway, he says they're not going to be buying anything. So, I mean, yeah. You see that yesterday? Kramer tweeted about bullish the stock. Bullish may not be stopped today. Did you see what it did yesterday? The guy is actually so funny. Look at it. it went all the way up to $120 basically, and then crashed all the way down. Now, big up Wiz. Wiz bought in and around the close yesterday. I was actually thinking about doing it, but I didn't. I was thinking about it, but yeah, I didn't end up doing it. What's that S-bet doing? That doing anything? Yeah, that's up again. I went and bought this before. I went and bought some of this on open. S-bet. So I should be about 2% up from where I bought it, I think. Let me check. Woo! No, 0.8%. Fantastic. There we go. They said before the election they wanted 1 mil Bitcoin. Cynthia Loomis isn't going to be happy. It was the Bitcoin bill that she was trying to pass. Yeah, but the thing is, I suppose if she can't get it passed or whatever, then I don't know. But that's what I said before, because there was that bill, wasn't there, about accumulating like 1 million Bitcoin or whatever. But it seems like they're not going to do that now. They're just going to put the Bitcoin that they have seized into the reserve, and not sell it off, which, you know, was probably the idea anyway, was that they wouldn't sell it off. Good job I got rid of that. Yeah, God knows. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. I mean, that's just one guy saying it. I don't know. I don't even know what position he does in government. Oh, he's Treasury Secretary. Yeah, so maybe he won't be. Oh, look at that. Google takes 8% stake in Bitcoin miner TerraWolf as part of $3.7 billion deal. Interesting. Yeah, I find crypto Twitter fascinating during times like this. It's interesting to see like other people's opinions. If anyone wants me to check a specific altcoin or whatever, just let me know. If you want me to take a look at maybe something that you've got, see what it's been doing or whatever. I mean, look at the market. I mean, to be fair, what you've got to say is, if we do end up reversing, this was a massive opportunity, weren't it? Look at meme coins. Pengu 10%, Fartcoin 7%, Popcat 10. Massively down. A lot of them. We could get a serious, if Bitcoin starts pumping back up though, we could get a serious reversion on altcoins here. Link. Check say. Sui. What's this trade doing? Oh, we're nearly back into break even. Let's see. Let's go down to Link. Look at that. To be fair, I mean, this is what I mean. Everything's had a good open interest wipeout, hasn't it? That's the thing. Everything has had a good open interest wipeout. I mean, Link is still coming up. This for me is still supply. And then I thought I had a line drew higher than that now. I've got some sort of box drew up here, so I'll run with that. I believe that yeah. So we'll draw out obviously here, which was daily supply. So yeah, let's go back to the 4 hour. Yeah, I mean, as far as Link goes, obviously it's had a great wipeout. You know, reverse basically all this last pump. Came back into the origin, bounced nicely. I still have this as a tricky area for it, 25 to like 26 and a half ish. But should it get through there? Yeah, up towards 30 should be next. It's pretty easy on Link. Are we pumping? Oh, we are reversing. That's good to see. Sui again. You see here, look at the daily pivot. Look at the daily pivot. There we go. So still messing in and around that $4.11 mark. So it needs to close above there on the daily. Yet again, we've rejected from that area. So Sui came into, you see, look, exactly what we've got outlined right there. Came right into that, right into the zone and bounced. So yeah, nice play on that. But really, what's key is hold above like 412 on the daily and obviously low time frame, and then towards $5 for me on Sui. Pretty easy. Say even after all this, you see, look at Link, look at Sui, everything has been actually thrown back into quite the key points. Where is Say? There. Say's a bit more interesting. I mean, for me, say the upside levels are 39 cents and then 47 cents from here. I mean, it goes without saying, obviously, it wants to hold in and around where it's bounced from. But I think something like this, it'll just react on the rest. This is the thing with a lot of these, they'll just react on the rest of the market, won't they? Like, to my knowledge, I don't think Say has something else that will drive it, because obviously it's a layer one, apart from obviously just the rest of the market and, you know, ETH dragging altcoins up. So as long as the rest of the market stays bullish, you know, obviously you can fancy this to go higher. Not financial advice, of course. Google bought 8% stake. Yeah, I've just read that on. No, they haven't done it. They reversed it, coding. They reversed that decision because of all the backlash. They reversed that decision because of the backlash. Stonksy, drop me a Discord message, mate, for what you're trying to say. I want to know what you're trying to say. Drop me a Discord message, please. Like, send me the exact message that you're trying to say so I know exactly what is filtering you out, if you can. And I'll take a look. So, Stonksy thinks he's being silenced. Oh, that's nice. SBET go. SBET go brr. Market go brr. Bitcoin go brr. Everything go brr. Come on. Yeah, that's turned out to be a nice buy so far, to be fair, SBET. I've done nearly 4% on it so far. Not bad. If ETH keeps pumping, it could turn out to be a good one. Of course, not financial advice. It's all different things, mate. There'll be something in there. Why? If you can send me just one Stonksy, I'll be able to tell you. It's going to have to be either something that I remove or tell you exactly like why, obviously, it's doing that. Let's get SBET in on here so I can drag it up now that I'm in on that. Actually, do you know what I am interested to look at too? Yesterday, we was looking at USDT dominance, wasn't we? And look at that. Again, in this region here, again, USDT dominance has shown that this is the area where altcoins and Bitcoins fall off. Obviously, we want a breakdown of to signal a really good pump, like, but obviously low time frame, it's proven to be true. I'm liking them wicks on the 1 hour. It's fascinating that it didn't sweep the previous one though. It's fascinating that got front run. I bet there's so many bids under here that left unfilled now. I bet people laid in bids for a sweep of this and might be left chasing the move now. Oh, we're in the green again. We're in the green again on Litecoin. Whoa, hey. Yeah, back. It's like 1 in 3 come through. BTC Turk hacked. What's that? What's that, Shivan? What's BTC Turk? We're looking juicy. It's looking quite good though, isn't it, from here? Touch wood. Touch wood. We are climbing slowly. What is BTC Turk? Putin set off to Alaska to meet with Trump for ceasefire talks in Ukraine. Hopefully we get some good news tomorrow and it pumps the markets. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I have no idea. I am not an expert on anything in that field. I don't know what's expected from the talks. I don't know what could come out of it, the likelihoods, all that stuff. I'm not too sure. So, yeah, I suppose we'll just have to wait and see, won't we, I suppose? I'm sure there's probably, you know, quote unquote experts firing out what they think's going to happen and stuff like that. But really, obviously, there's only one outcome that is wanted, isn't there? And that is it to be over. Let me know in the chat. Have you bidded this drop? Let me know if you've bid this drop. God, look at bullish there. Let me know if you've tried to bid this drop. I'm fascinated to know who has. I mean, we've literally since that news come out, we've basically just stared at the Bitcoin chart for like 1.5 hours, haven't we? Like that's all. It's just what we've been glued to. I do wonder what comes of this. I mean, ETH's had a nice push back up, but it's got a lot of work to do, hasn't it? It's got a lot of work to do alongside other altcoins. Lots and lots of work to do. Bitcoin needs to get a jiffy on if it's going to do anything. This is where you need one of these companies to start buying. I have my entire trading portfolio in trades now. Well, the risk reward is there, I suppose, isn't it, Dean? You know, if there's ever a time to put your chips on the table, then, you know, this could be it. Not financial advice, of course, but yeah, if there's ever a time, you know, to be like, right, I'm going to take some risk here, then this potentially could be a place of high reward. If the market U-turns, obviously we need the market to go back up. This could be a crazy day. You know, we could, a few hours time, we could be back above 121k, and all this could be a distant memory, and just be like, wow, what actually happened today? I'd love that to happen, to be fair. I'm in a 50-cent loss at the moment. Big loss. Big loss, that. I mean, the good thing is it's settled, isn't it? The good thing is that it's settled. That's what you can say, is that it's settled. And I imagine for like this first portion of US Open, it's been kind of around seeing like, okay, what kind of flows are we going to get here? And we've not had immense dumping, so maybe that gives the green flag to it to start be bidded. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. It's been an honor, and we've had a great... I mean, we must have got loads of views today, surely. Let's see. We must have got a lot of views today. 179, that'll do. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure. I mean, it's been a wild one. I can't remember the last time we had quite something like that on stream, but it's been great. We will, of course, be back tomorrow. Now, Save with Crypto will be on stream with us tomorrow, so that should be a good one. Do make sure you join it. In the meantime, please do make sure you like, please subscribe, please click the links in the description, check them out. And yeah, that is all for me today. We'll see what we have to deal with. I have a feeling that the Discord's going to be nice and busy tonight, so yeah, keep active in there, because whatever we get next should be fascinating. Catch us all tomorrow.